So now we'll be looking at Joseph's problem. This is a very popular interview question asked in a lot of companies. So let's look at it. This is also named as end of the circle or a game of end, something like that. So let's see what it is. So basically, the problem statement is that in a circle, some people are standing and you need to find out the last surviving person. So how it goes, suppose we start from a zero position. We have two entries, one is n and one is k. So n is total number of people that are standing in the circle and k is kth person to be killed. For example, suppose k is 2 and we started from 0. So we'll count from here 1, 2. So we'll kill the person at the second position. So now this is out of the game. Then again the control moves into the next person from here. So again we start and count from here 1 and 2. We kill the second person. Again we start from here and count 1 and 2. We kill the another person. Again we cannot consider 1 because it's already been killed. We go to second and count from here 1 and 2, and this is killed. So this is the last standing man or the last surviving man. This question can be asked in two ways. First is find out who is the last surviving man, or second alternative question that can be asked is if you were to participate in such a game, you need to find out what position you must stand so that you are not killed. So now when we have looked at the algorithm, let's quickly start and jump into the code, how this will be done. So the solution is pretty simple. We'll be using recursion to find out the solution. So for recursion, we will have a function say when, and it will take two parameters n and k. Okay, so now you know, right, in recursion we need to find a base condition. So let us look at what base condition we can have here. If the last condition is only one person is remaining, so the game will be over because one person has survived and no other person is left to be killed. So that means the base condition will be n equal to 0. In this case, what should we return? So basically this when function will return the position of last person not killed. So if this n is equal to 0, we should return 1 because that is the only person remaining. And remember, here n means the start position. So whenever we are calling this, it will always consider the nth, that is the 1th position. Now what is the other condition? If this is not equal to 0, then what should happen? Let's just see. We can simply give an answer that when of n, k can be found, what will be the next iteration? Suppose at a point this person is killed, then what is the next time frame or next situation? Of course our n will be n minus 1, right? Because one person has already been killed. Our k won't change for a game, so it will be k. But yeah, here is a catch. This implementation we'll be doing it from array, so obviously we need to use a mod operation so that our indexes don't go out of bound. This is the first problem. And what is the second problem? You see here the condition, right? No matter in the original array what is the position of the last person standing, if suppose all the people are killed and we are here, it will return 1 because only one person is left. But with respect to the original array 0, 1, 2, this array is not equal to 2. So we need to take care of that thing. So what we'll do here is we will plus it with k minus 1. Why? Because see, if this is the last person standing, then with respect to the original array, this is k plus 2, k minus 1, right? So we will plus it. But let's consider about the second problem we talked about. What was that problem? That if suppose we are here, right, and we do a k minus 1, then it will become greater than n. That cannot happen, so we will simply do a mod of n and then again do a plus 1 just to suffice the array. This is probably a very simple code. So let us try to dry run for one situation. What was our formula? Our formula was when of n minus 1 comma k plus k minus 1, this whole thing modulo by n plus 1, right? Now let's just try to do for this example here. Our n is 5 and k is 2, right? So initially we'll be calling when of 5 by 2. It will go to this formula and what will it return? When of 4 comma 2 plus 1 mod 5 plus 1. And and again we will have to in a similar way find the answer of when 4 by 2, which will come as when of 3 comma 2, right? Because k will be same but our n will differ, plus 1 mod 4 plus 1. So when our base condition is returned, it will return 1 and this formula will be calculated. Now having run through one example, let's just try to quickly code it. Let me open a prompt. So this is a Geeks for Geeks prompt. It is also known as Game of Death of Circle. Here the question will be same what I have already explained, and in the input first you will be given number of test cases, then each line of the input will have n and k. So in the main code I have already written the snippet where I am taking the input. First we enter, denoting the number of test cases, first we enter t and then we take the input, and here is the function that we need to fill in. So as we already discussed, let's just quickly write the code. Our base condition will be if n equal to 1, so we will simply return 1, right? Else we will return when of n minus 1 comma k, because remember our k wasn't changing, plus because this will return the node as if it is the first node, we have to see the position. So we will do simply k minus 1. And to solve a problem 2, which is it shouldn't go out of bound and it should be in a similar circular form, because we are using an array, we will just take a modulo and do a plus 1. So let's just try to submit this question. Let's just see if it passed through. If it doesn't, we'll figure it out. Yes, so we can see that it has passed. Please comment if you have any questions regarding this question. Thank you.